Hello everyone, Elite TV Agent here, after a full 2 weeks episode 3 of Skibidi Genesis. Literally just premiered, and after watching the episode I felt a bit bad for the Speakerman that infuriated the base, and I really hope Silver Speakerman isn't dead. Be ready for some spoilers ahead, so I recommend you watch the episode and come back to this analysis. In this video I will analyze this episode for you in detail, and also tell you what may happen next. Now here we go. The episode starts off right after episode 2. It shows our speaker squad breaking through a metal door. And as they successfully did it, I noticed that they broke down the door by hitting it with a toilet that they killed in episode 2. How cold. We can also see that all of this is on camera, meaning that someone is watching them. Thankfully, Silver Speakerman noticed this, and without hesitation he swiftly destroyed the camera using his claws. And this is the same frame we saw in the leak. If you look at his claws, they resemble the claws on Titan TV Man, which is cool and all. But what's about to happen to my dear friend had me speechless. We see as Obsidian and Diamond Speaker Woman both made it to door. But unfortunate for them, it was looked. They both nods at each other and walked towards the door, meaning that they had a plan to open it. Followed behind them was Silver Speakerman, and he stopped walking as he felt as if he was being watched by something, or someone. Above him was a toilet equipped with a knife, and he was ready to make an attack. I noticed that he had an eye similar to Scientist Toilet from the original series, and I believe that he can shot lasers from it just like the Scientist. As the toilet jumped to attack Silver Speakerman, he grabbed him and threw him towards a wall, and we saw a small fight scene. And Silver Speakerman was even showing off his unique combat skills. After a little fight, Silver Speakerman successfully took out the toilet by stabbing him beneath his chin. We see as Obsidian gave him a thumbs up, and he also made an attempt to open the door by releasing a loud and powerful sound wave, which he probably thought would break down the door, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Silver Speakerman stepped in to make an attempt, and using his massive strength, which I didn't know he even had, it seems like he was successfully opening the door, and I believe he's getting this strength from his claw, but as he was making his attempt, he suddenly got stabbed. What's up everyone, Future TV Agent here. While editing this video, I noticed that while Silver Speakerman got stabbed, I didn't see any blood on the sword. But when the door broke down, I saw a lot of blood on the sword. Perhaps this is just a little thing the animators missed, but I just wanted to point this out because, why not? Anyways, back to the analysis, which led him to fall over, which shocked his friends, and I would have been the same too, because how was blood opening this heavy metal door? That's besides the point. After this incident happened, I noticed that his white light is off, which means he's probably dead or he has passed out or something. But as his team just watches, the door suddenly broke apart, revealing this individual we saw in episode 2. Let's call him Silver Knight. I was looking at his sword and noticed that it has blood on it, although in episode 2 it was clean. Either isn't on the toilet side and he killed a couple toilets with this sword, which left blood on it, or after he stabbed Silver Speakerman with it. It got blood, but when he was laying on the ground he wasn't bleeding at all, which means he probably killed some toilets with it. Or if he didn't, I really don't have an explanation unless humans exists and he killed humans. But I rewatched the episode and I saw, as he stabbed him, some blood splashed out, which means the agents can bleed, so this means that they're humans that turned into speakers, or they're cyborgs. I really gotta go deep into this. Metal Knight charges towards the agents and pushed away Obsidian and attacks Gold Speakerman. But he was able to hold him down, and Metal Knight was trying to decapitate Gold Speakerman with his buzzsaw. But while all this was happening, Obsidian regained some of his stamina and stand up and showed us a new ability. He released some kind of purple beam from his speaker which shaked the entire room and broke a giant hole on the ground, which it seems like to me we see as Obsidian fell to floor, and he dropped some kind of pocket watch, and his speaker light came off just as what happened to Silver Speakerman. So this either means that they're both dead or unconscious, because Obsidian clearly used the last of his stamina on this attack. Or maybe it's because of this watch, and maybe it's this watch that had him alive, because we know that in Skibidi Toilet Multiverse the Chief Clockman has a similar watch, and when it got broken, he was powerless. And in Obsidian's first video, he mentions that he was raised by the clock race, so maybe Chase is making this canon in Skibidi Genesis. And if I'm correct, we may see Clockmen in the near future. After Obsidian fell, we also see Metal Knight and Gold Speakerman landing without any sort of injuries, and Gold Speakerman was more than ready to beat the shit out of Metal Knight. But we know that he can't beat him, but the episode ends right there. And I have one question. Where is Diamond Speaker Woman in all this? It just showed her standing there and we didn't see Metal Knight attacking him. Maybe she got attacked by a toilet off camera. But I believe in episode 4, someone will come to the rescue. We always assume that a new character will appear to help, but it ends up being the same character that was already in the battle. For example, in episode 67, part 2. When Titan Cameraman was decapitation himself, we all expected Titan TV Man to save him, but it was Titan Speakerman. And in episode 29, part 1 in Skibidi Toilet Multiverse, when the Counter Titan almost killed Titan TV Man, we all thought Titan Clockman was coming to Tai rescue. But it was Titan Cameraman that saved in. So in episode 4, I believe that Gold Speakerman will fight against Metal Knight, and he will stand no chance. And right as he is about to die, Diamond Speaker Woman may come into the battle, but it's not clear what she was doing while Metal Knight almost decapitated Gold Speakerman. Or who knows, maybe Silver Speakerman will surprise us, revealing that he is still alive and come to the rescue. It's really unpredictable, to be honest, but anything could happen. And you have come to an of the video. Make sure to put like and subscribe for more Skibidi Genesis content and help me reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers, as I'm trying to reach it before the end of May, so make sure you smash that subscribe button and leave a like. Elite TV Agent out.